Hi, Deb here, and I'm going to speak about a porcelain doll. I know we don't speak about them much because they're out of favor, and I think this year I'm going to once in a while have what I'm going to call porcelain pause and speak about a porcelain doll. But why I've chosen this doll is because this month my dad would have turned 100 years old. And this doll has a lot to do with him. Uh, I know I've talked about him, but mostly in relation to Alzheimer's, and I want you to know more about my dad than Alzheimer's. This doll is a big part of that story. She is a Seymour Man. I think she's about 25 inches. She just threw her hat off. I tried to do that Google Lens thing, but a porcelain doll with a big hat, big dress, it's not very identifiable. Here's in case any of you happen to know, her name tag is gone. Her Seymour Man tag is still there. She has gorgeous ringlets. Oops, a little dust. Sorry about that. Well, you guys can relate. Look at the face. I love Seymour Man dolls. I always have. Oh, look at the lace and the flower and the netting underneath. She has, of course, she's even got shoes. I got her brand new. You don't want your hat on, that's okay. I'm naming her Wilhelmina since I don't know her name, but if I find her real name, for right now it's Wilhelmina, because my dad's name was William. Okay, here's the connection. My dad was the most fun person I've ever known. When I was a little girl, kids would come to the door and ask to play with him. He was a big kid, but he was also a man of responsibility, a man of great faith and integrity. He was he was everything. And I just adored him. He would go to doll shows with me. I don't drive freeways because of that accident I had a long time ago, and I drive, but just not freeways. So I had to have someone take me to the doll show. And my dad always willingly, my brother too, but my dad always willingly went, and he didn't just go, he went and had fun and talked to people and looked for dolls, and he was very good at picking out dolls that I would like. So we were there once, and I could not find anything. Either I couldn't afford it, or it wasn't a kind of doll I wanted to collect. And it was a little disappointing, but he was just devastated. Oh, bless his heart, he was so disappointed. But back then they had door prizes, and I won a door prize. And you got to go over, they had all these dolls in boxes and wrapped up, so you didn't know what you were getting. And you got to go through them to the pile and pick the doll you wanted. And I'm putting my hand, I actually felt some heat from, I don't know if the light was just hitting it or what, but I felt heat from this box, so I thought, okay, that's the one. And I took it back with my dad and started opening, and I saw the yellow Seymour Man colors, and I thought, oh, Daddy, and yes, I call him Daddy. I got a Seymour Man doll, and I opened this beauty up. And I was happy, but he was just thrilled. He was just thrilled that his little girl, which I always was, came home with a doll and didn't even have to pay for it. So every time I look at this doll, I think of him and the joy he got from the shows, the joy he brought other people by talking to them, and the joy he had when he saw me, not only with a doll, but a Seymour Man doll. What a wonderful memory. I have so many memories of my dad and dolls. My baby Chatty Cathy, he just loved to play with that doll and make, because she giggled. And I wish my baby Chatty Cathy was not mute, but she giggled and he loved it. And he would come up and walk around the doll room. He said every time he came, he saw something different. And even when Alzheimer's invaded, he would come up and walk around and kind of look a little baffled, but still, I think it somehow brought him comfort. Maybe he was remembering something, who knows? But my daddy and dolls are closely related, and this girl is one of my main stories. What a beautiful doll. I don't know. I suppose people quit with porcelain because they take up too much room. That's the reason I had to quit. But this is one of the most special dolls I have because of my papa. So I just wanted you to know that part of my dad's story on his 100th birthday. So I hope you like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram. And until next time, toodles. Happy birthday, Daddy.